Yes, we should.
May not be man-eaters, but I still can't say I like them very much.
They're adorable. Alright. You know he's right. You need to appraise the situation and quickly. Go ahead and turn over card E1 so that E5 is showing. Read the bats from left to right the way the arrow points.
Wait, when the audio goes
That's for the timer.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so from left to right.
Okay.
And then the way the arrow points. Alright, so...
Well, they have... Except for... Well, is that
yeah,
one?
that would be
one.
that, I think.
What are we looking for? 5 numbers. Alright, well, it's that one. So it's 7. Right?
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing, yeah. Alright.
And that one.
So that's 3, which is 3.
No, wait, it has a line underneath.
Oh, I'm sorry.
8.
So, yeah, 8.
Okay.
That's here. 1. So 1. And then that.
That's just a line, so that's 5.
And then 2. 2 dots, so 2. Shall we try that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Oh, I thought you...
No.
I thought you saying the answer was
no.
1. That's
7,
not a very clever
7, 8,
clue.
1, 5, 2.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, no, that's wrong.
Okay.
The issue is it doesn't seem to work.
Yep, we did that.
That is the number I get when I translate them all this way. What am I doing wrong? Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, I wonder if they all have all the bats. Like some of them are upside down and some of them are right side up.
Okay. Oh, so like the numbers actually are flipped for these two, but
and
not
upright
those.
for the other ones.
So maybe the upside down bats, we have to flip them. So it would actually be
7.
0.
Wait, that's 0?
That's 0.
Okay.
Because that's that.
So it'd be 7, 0.
And then
that one's correct.
4 would be the other flip
1, 4, 2.
Let's see. Because we didn't take into account bats are upside down.
7, 0.
0, 1, 4, 2.
2.
Let's see. Daggone it.
Alright, well, we didn't get that one.
Nope. You eye the bats over. Something is certainly off about this. Wesley reaches into the darkness, swatting away at some of them when you hear a thud. Something moved deep in the temple. This thud is followed by another, and soon an entire swarm of bats erupt from the top of the temple, fanning out into the twilight. It isn't long before you see why. A stone slab lowers itself down, blocking the entrance to the temple with a crunch. It's official. You won't be entering that way. All right, we were not able to do that.
So we're given
time.
Team Emit. Or, I mean, Team X, Mr. X, the check.
Yep.
Do I go up to the next one? What does it say? Just says put an X.
Just put an X under the column.
Okay.
Both teams race back down the steps as carefully as possible when you find yourselves in an odd space. 2 walls rise into the sky on both sides of you, almost penning you in. While hoops sit at the top of these walls, it looks like you are in some sort of ancient ball court. With a gleam in his eye, Mr. X pulls out a rubber ball.
Playing basketball now?
That idea to climb to the top of the temple was flawed. Too easy, I suppose. So why don't we take a quick break and relax for a minute? Anyone fancy a game of life and death? No takers? Let me phrase it in a way that you will understand. Let's play the Mayan ball game. The rules are simple. You have to get the ball through one of those hoops at the top of the arena, but you cannot use your hands. Other parts of your body are fair game, but not your hands. Let's see who's more athletic, shall we? My team, or Team Emit?
Oh my. Alright. Go ahead and close up the box and turn it so the bottom of the box is showing. Find a spot on the table roughly 3 feet away from the edge and stand the box like the picture shows below. If your table is not large, place the box on the floor with a hard surface instead. Yeah, so what you guys are not able to see is that. Next,
Flip it around so you guys can see it there.
take the ball. When Mr. X's agents played, they earned 7 points. You'll have 5 shots to see if you can earn 8 points to beat them. Roll the ball at the box from your position, which should be at least 3 feet from the box. Whichever spot the ball hits is worth the amount printed on the box. If the ball does not hit the box, it's worth 0 points for that shot. If it hits a line between sections, you give it the higher score. The catch is you cannot use the front or back of your hands. You also may not hold something in your hands to hit the ball. You must use another body part to hit the ball, like your elbow, arm, foot, a breath of air, etc., to see if you can score 8 points in only 5 shots. When you have all shot 5 times, type hoop. Okay.
All right,
I guess
5.
so. You have 5 shots to get 8 points. This stuff's going to be in your way. Oh no, they're
No,
1,
it's right
2,
there.
and 1. Okay.
Yeah, where you go? I had it all lined up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is this about 3 feet, you think?
Sure.
Okay. All right, here we go. You gonna do like a pool cue kind of thing?
Don't fail us.
I'll try. No promises. I get 5 shots, so 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have to get a lot.
Yeah.
In the 2, right?
Yep.
Oh no. All right, 1 point.
All right.
Maybe I'll try blowing.
2.
Maybe that's the way to do it.
Maybe. And that was 2 shots. It's 2 more.
That's the way to do it.
That was shot 3. You have 2 more shots. And you need 3 points.
Okay. We got this.
That was
Okay.
2. You just need 1 point.
Okay.
As long as you hit the box.
I just have to hit the box. I think I'll hit the box.
And
Yeah.
that's 2. We did it. Well, she did it.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
do anything.
I didn't.
I counted like a boss.
All right. Now we can put this back out, I think.
Hoop or hoops?
All right.
All right, the hidden entrance. If your team earned 8 points or more, add 2 points to your total. All right, so we got 9 points, so we add 2. If your team got fewer than 7 points... Oh, wait. If your team earned 8 points, add... So, yeah, I guess on there.
We get 2?
2 points on
Okay.
there. With
All
a
right.
tie, put 1 point. It takes Akna to pull you back into reality.
Okay.
You aren't here to play ball, you're here to get into the temple
Play
and
ball!
to find that treasure. The daylight is fast slipping away into night, and you really don't want to be in the jungle at nightfall. With a glare at each other, Wesley leads Team Emit off one way, and Mr. X leads his team off in another. There's got to be some clue, some path to follow, to get you to the real entrance of the temple. You need to find it, and quickly, before the other team does. Return the box to its position over the papers you covered earlier, then turn over card E2 to the other side so the E6 shows.
Okay.
So far, okay. You need to act fast. Alright, so we are looking for 6 letters.
Wait a sec. Go scroll back down.
That's it. That's all
I know.
there
I
is.
just wanted to see. Now click here to start the clock. Blah blah blah.
Same thing
Okay.
it said, yep.
All right. So what did we need to do?
We need 6 letters.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get my. Ready?
I guess so.
Okay.
Follow the gaze from one to another. So here... But it has a starting at the crocodile.
Right here.
Oh, okay. And so...
The statue with the crocodile. No, that I don't think that's what we need.
But, like, it's saying to start with that. But I don't understand... Follow the gaze from one to another. These are on here.
Yeah, I think we need to go here to that one. And we go over A. Here we go. C, A.
Okay, I see what you're doing. All right, C, A, V.
Did we cross over any letters?
I don't think we cross a letter.
Okay.
A? I don't know, because this doesn't cross anything.
But does this one go over D?
I guess. N? What are we looking for? How many letters is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I feel like that's not it.
Well, let's give it a shot.
C-A-V-A-D-N? No.
Okay.
I think, like, if the crocodile's pointing away. C... Are you sure it's... No, because then it would...
And then it doesn't go to anything.
A... V... Unless, is that, maybe that's going straight up. Cave?
That makes more sense. C-A-V-E.
But then it goes here. And,
Let's go.
and
C-A-V-E.
oh, there's an R there.
Where do you see an R?
Right there. Cavern.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Phew! Alright.
We can spell words.
The entrance isn't on the temple itself, but a cavern entrance nearby. There's a gaping hole in the rocks and the shadows to the left. You reach for a torch and light it, carefully. You step into the pitch black. You carefully feel your way along as the torch flickers, casting light before you. You hear the others behind you. Mr. X and his team, Wesley and his team, and Akna, who is trying to push her way past everyone to the front. You come to believe that there must be a sort of truce right now. You are all here together in a small hallway with no way to compete. For the remainder of this chapter, the teams are disbanded, but don't worry, the competition continues in Chapter 2. If your team won the last puzzle, add a point for your team. If your team didn't, add a point for the other team. For this puzzle, everyone will need to work together again. Therefore, if you split up, bring all of your supplies back to the main table so you share them with the other team, and you can all work together. The narrow tunnel ends in a large chamber with a large checkerboard of tiles across the floor. You get ready to step forward when Akna, who has finally made her way to the front, stops you.
Look carefully at the floor. Those tiles.
Something must
They
be
are
getting
not
flipped.
at all firm.
I think it's this one.
If
Oh,
you
okay.
step on the wrong one, it will give way. And look at that emptiness below. A fall from this height means certain death. You need to walk carefully across these tiles from the doorway with the sun to the doorway with the butterfly. One false step and
From
it's
the
all
sun
over.
to the butterfly. Oh, by the way, as we were doing that last clue, I happened to notice, make sure you view all wildlife from the same orientation to avoid confusion. Back to the bat thing.
Right.
That gave us what we needed. And I think we
Darn.
need this.
Yep.
But,
We need to face the butterfly towards the sun, right? Do you see the sun in there?
well, that's the right alignment.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the butterfly.
You can
I
feel
see.
the intense silence from everyone. You, Mr. X, seems at a loss for words. How are you going to cross? Since the teams are temporarily disbanded, okay, you may now open the Team Mr. X envelope. And we need card X4.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, okay, so this is... Oh, okay. So these work together. So I don't know if they
Okay.
can see those, but... Alright. Move from the sun to the butterfly one tile at a time. You may move one tile in any direction, including diagonally, but you may not backtrack or jump over any tile. An X marks a spot you should not step
okay.
upon. And so we're looking for 12 numbers and letters.
All right. Well, I think the first thing we need... Oh, there's no timer on this.
No,
because
there
we're
isn't.
working together.
Yep.
Is let's take this piece of paper and cover up all the ones we shouldn't step on.
It probably would have been quicker just to redraw the grid and put all the X's in place.
Nah, I like doing this. All right, so we shouldn't step on that one, and that one,
Uh-huh.
and then the one above the sun.
Well, we don't want to step on any of these three.
I know. I'm just doing one, and then I'll do the other. And then 1, 2, 3, and then. Okay, so then that one, and
That
that
and
one. Okay, and then the other
And
one
then
says
this one and this one.
that one and that one.
Well, that's wrong. What did you do here? Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at something
Yeah, what are
else.
you doing?
Sorry.
That one, right?
No. Up at the top.
This one.
Yep, and then those three.
All right. Well,
Starting
that
with
makes
the
it.
sun. And we're looking for 12 numbers and letters. So
All right.
what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's one.
Well, we're
more-
doing 2, 5, 7, right?
No, sun to the butterfly.
Oh, I thought it was.
Move from the sun to the butterfly one tile at a time.
So we're going to do SA
2, 3, 4,
1,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13. We need 12, right? So one of these is not getting stepped on. Well,
maybe
it would
we
have
skip
to,
the one.
Yeah, skip the one. So SAPN
EE
OP 87 5 2. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
SAPN EE
OP
OP
8752.
2. That seemed pretty easy.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh, I think that's the end of chapter 1.
Oh.
Stop the clock. You carefully step across the stones and follow the path slowly around the room. You know that Akna was right, as several of the stones next to you seemed to almost teeter when you even trot past them. With one false step, you would go tumbling down into the blackness. When you finally make it through the doorway by the butterfly stone, you prepare to take a breath of relief, but there is something in this room that makes you almost shudder. The room isn't a room at all. It's a massive chamber of the cavern with a hole at the top spilling in what little light is left outside. A pool of water covers the ground, but in the center is a plinth.
Whatever that is.
The light from the opening at the top of the cave points straight to the plinth, illuminating an object on it. A crystal is there, glowing blue and electric.
Ooh.
And you have no doubt that this is what everyone is seeking. Akna approaches it with awe and a bit of suspicion. Wesley, the last to enter the room, calls out, telling no one to touch it in case it's a trap.
Right.
Mr. X, however, gives an exaggerated sigh. He struts over to Wesley and pats him on the shoulder. Then, without warning, he shoves him backwards, back out onto the stones. The EMET agent lands on his back on one of the loose stones. For an instant, nothing seems to happen. Then, in almost slow motion, the stone falls, dragging Wesley down with it. You're in shock. Mr. X, however, raises his arms and gives a sickening grin.
I never did like him anyway. Sorry you all had to see that. I had hoped to make his elimination more private. No, he isn't falling to his death. I wouldn't be that heartless. Listen, do you hear that? Oh, Wesley, are you okay?
Oh!
Snakes.
Oh, so many snakes!
See, he is in good company. While you were all trying to solve the puzzle, I took the opportunity to actually look down there. It's a snake pit. A massive one. I'm sure some are harmless, but maybe a few aren't. We'll let good old Wes figure that out for us.
Oh.
Now, the rest of you, figure out how to get that crystal for me, or else I will have you too tossed into the pit.
Oh, man. You hear the hissing grow louder and Wesley fumbling around in the darkness. Mr. X, however, steps back into the doorway, blocking you from helping. You have one option only right now. You need to get that crystal. And you're sure that there is a trap involved. How are you possibly going to do this? And that's the end of chapter 1. Oh, man. Okay.
Are we going to do chapter 2?
Well, I think for this video, we are going to call it quits.
Dun dun dun!
And then we will pick up in the next video to do chapter 2. I think we did pretty well.
Yeah.
Aside from the
so too.
stupid bats. But that's alright.
Well, we know now.
We know now. Now that it's done.
Yep.
So, alright guys. So that is going to do it for part 1 of this. Hopefully we won't mess it up when we record part 2. Like we did in the past. But thanks so much for watching. Let us know what you think. And hopefully you'll tune in for the second part when that gets released. So take care and we'll see you then.
Bye guys.